Hey everyone, welcome to episode 5 of the Tides of Wildemount. This is our campaign set in the world of Critical Role. We're very excited to be almost halfway through the season. We are doing 12 episodes this season, so we're almost there. Hope everyone is staying safe. We're going to do a couple of announcements and then we'll jump right back into the action, leaving off from quite the cliffhanger last week's episode. First off, I want to thank Dungeons & Dragons, of course, for creating this incredible game that we all love and play on a weekly basis. I want to thank Sirenscape, our main title sponsor. You can check out Sirenscape at sirenscape.com/RealmSmith. If you put in the /RealmSmith, it lets them know that we sent you. And then if you enter RealmSmith into the search bar, you can see all of the awesome sound sets that we've created. Sirenscape is a sound player that creates mood and ambiance for all of your TTRPGs. Check it out. You can create a profile for free, and then there's a bunch of free content you can check out, and then you can add whatever you want after that. Pretty awesome stuff, including official D&D content. I want to thank our other main title sponsor, Hero Forge. All of the player character miniatures are Hero Forge. I'm still waiting on Cyra, who's the only one that we're missing, who is a late addition, but I'll be painting her up soon, and then adding her onto all the socials and all that stuff. I want to thank our product sponsors as usual. WizKids, tonight we're using some of their Village Warlock tile set, including the full height wall stuff that I just got. So we're going to show that tonight, hopefully, if the players get to that location. Dwarven Forge for a lot of the terrain that we're using tonight. Some of it is the Aranthor Mountains that we're using tonight. Mithril Armory is currently sponsoring our natural 20 roll. So anytime there is a natural 20 rolled, you will see a awesome animation that looks like this. Does it work? Haha! And that is for their Stoneheart initiative that they have launching in February. So if you go to stoneheart.ca, you can get all the information that you want there. And they're awesome kind of jeweled D20s for your D&D experience, so you can check that out at stoneheart.ca. Beetle and Grimm, of course, we are giving away different boxes at different follower levels for our Twitch. So if you follow us on Twitch, as soon as we get to 7,500 followers, we are going to be giving away a silver Frost Maiden box from Beetle and Grimm. We want to thank them for the donation of those incredible prizes. At 10,000, we're giving away a legendary Strahd box, and then at 15,000, we're giving away a Rime of the Frost Maiden Platinum Edition. So definitely just follow us. This will go purple when you follow us to let us know that you love us and that we're here. And then if you subscribe as well, it'll go blue. And if you subscribe, you will be entered into our Discord roleplay server. What that means is you can go into the Discord and roleplay in Darktoe as Revelry Pirates in a narrative that follows alongside of our live stream. The roleplay in the Discord affects the live stream and vice versa. And at Tier 2 and Tier 3 subscriptions, you actually are able to go on quests led by our Smith Guardians, who are our moderators of our of our Discord community. So you can check that out. Our official charity for this season is the Critical Role Foundation. You can check them out at critroll.com/foundation. And they support a number of amazing initiatives and amazing charities, so you can go there and make a donation. Want to thank our Smith Guardians as usual. They are in our chat. They are moderating the chat as well as running the Discord. They do an incredible amount of work. I want to thank Julian for not only producing, but he will appear on stream tonight in the role of Jana again. We do have merch. I am wearing the Gaziel shirt again. This is the Thunder Smite shirt, but under the Twitch window, you can check out our Teespring store, and you can go and pick up merch not only for Tides of Wildemount, but also for Into the Mist. And that all of this stuff helps us to continue to do what we do, and that's a great way that you can support us and get something really cool in return. Tomorrow night, Behind the Screen will be happening. It is the last Behind the Screen before Christmas. I will be unboxing some awesome WizKids gifts that I received in the mail today that I've been hoping for. Actually, yesterday I received them, including the papercraft from Rime of the Frost Maiden. Super cool kind of modular buildings that you build. So you can check that out. And the Players Table we will not be doing because that runs through Christmas. And then if you like what you're seeing, like I said, consider following and subscribing, which helps us to continue to do what we do. Another thing that I've been doing over the last week is updating all of our old streams. So we have some retro throwback streams, including Order of Dragonsbane and Sentinels of the Storm. I am almost completely uploaded all of Order of Dragonsbane to our YouTube in VOD format. So you can go to the YouTube page and check that out. I'm missing one episode, which is episode 16, which I'll be uploading hopefully tonight or tomorrow morning. And then you can watch the entirety of our growth as a stream, right from us using iPhones in a garage to close to what this studio looks like today. And we'll be showing a clip, a memorable clip from one of the episodes during the break. And so I'm sure the folks at home and the folks in the Discord, in the Zoom call tonight, our crew and our cast will enjoy it as well. Some great memories there. If you guys are ready, we're going to jump right into Tides of Wildemount, episode 5. All right. Last time we left the party, hi guys, how you doing? Everyone managing? We're actually going into lockdown tomorrow here in Ontario, Canada, for another 28 days. But we're doing what we got to do to kick this thing. So welcome everyone to the table and hope everyone's staying safe. Last we left the party, you guys were traversing the Underdark, escaping from the revelry, a contingent of the revelry that was chasing you after the Plank King wanted to keep Ynil, the Oracle, to himself. Not enjoying that, especially Bacalhau, you guys decided to, with Jana's help, Jana, who was a close confidant and advisor to the Plank King, decided to help you for some reason, and helped you to escape. You escaped through a back tunnel into a safe room area, and then down into the caverns of the Underdark, where Jana led you through purple worm tunnels, which are used by the Kryn dynasty to traverse under the surface of Wildemount to different areas of the continent. It took you 16 days to get to your final destination through much peril, ending up in a cavern that seemed to be a hollowed out volcano. Large, some 70 by 70 feet, rough-hewn walls, ending in a hole in the ceiling of this, or in the opening of this volcano, which let in light from outside, which you haven't seen in over 2 weeks. As Jana kind of stepped into an area on the ground, there was a chalk line drawn in white of a circle. And those of you magic users recognize it as an arcane circle of some sort. She then said, please join me. And the plan here, from your understanding, was that she was going to teleport you further inland to get to your final destination of the Curious Mountains, as per the Oracle's request. Entering the cavern, all of a sudden, from behind Ynil, an echo appeared, much like the echoes that snow is able to manifest. that echo raised a dagger to Yanil's throat as drow warriors came out of the shadows. You are now currently surrounded by 2 drow warriors that you can see. A magic user of sorts in the back corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in all. And as you enter, and as they kind of close in, what do you do?
I would like to take a moment to react to this echo being behind Yanil.
Okay.
I'd like to cast Misty Step and appear behind it and put my little turtley claws around its throat and say, I wouldn't if I were you.
Okay, so you are going to Misty Step from here to behind the echo?
Yes.
Okay. And you place your claws at that point around the echo's throat.
And DM, having
Yes.
seen Brandon's echo numerous times, we do know it's an echo, like some kind of...
It looks very familiar. It looks much like an echo would. It's this swirling kind of dark energy of a figure that has coalesced behind.
Would you allow me to make an unarmed strike?
No, I won't at this point, just because they have readied actions for such an event, as you entered and not aware of the ambush that exists. So at this point, as soon as you step behind that echo, you see that the 2 drow warriors, the one to the left, just past you, Snow, you hear a crossbow lift and kind of the rack of a crossbow. On the right, just to your right, Plunkrawk, you also see that drow level a crossbow at the party, specifically at Bacalhau behind this echo. At this point, I'd like you all to roll initiative. Please. Right into it, eh?
Right into it.
While we're doing that, could I look at Jana and go, I knew you could not be trusted all along.
All right.
Do a little slip motion throat.
I like it. Okay. Bolt? Snow.
I rolled a 1, but that makes a 4.
4. Okay. Plunkrawk?
21.
Bolt?
10, but I'm asleep.
You are. Bacalhau?
14.
Gaziel?
I got a 5.
Cyra?
12.
Okay. And currently, Jan, I don't have you in the. Don't you have you in the initiative? So I'm going to add you here.
21.
21. Okay. All right. At this point, you hear a voice from the darkness to your left that you didn't recognize was there. Snow, you recognize this voice immediately. It is the voice of Zilna. And the rest of you that were on the Wave Chaser recognize it as well. And as you turn, you see that there is a shadowed figure off to the left behind some of the outcropping of the cavern. And Zilna says to you, Snow, please, listen to what Jana has to say. This doesn't have to go badly.
Okay, so being unable to speak for a number of days, I basically just like shrugged, like,
Yeah.
what the heck are we supposed to do?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, and your echo, your echo is carrying Bolt, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so I'm just going to put Bolt over here beside the echo. Okay, Plunk, you're up.
Yeah. So I'm going to attempt to get to where Bacalhau is so that I can pierce the side of this echo with my dagger.
Okay, so you were going to move over to So 5, 10, 15 to the echo?
Yeah, and then just like...
Okay, so 1 sec. As you start to move, the 2 drow are going to loose their... Oh. Okay. The first one rolled a natural 1. As it goes to fire, and you're... as if it's misfired. And you can see that this warrior starts to shake the hand crossbow as it's not working. The other one, unfortunately, rolled a 23.
That'll hit.
That is 8 points of piercing damage. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That is that's a 22.
Okay. With a 22, as this bolt hits you hard on the side, as you're kind of running across, it hits you like she led, basically, and it was able to make purchase while you were crossing to the echo. You feel a burning sensation that comes with this bolt, and not the same type of burning sensation when Bolt casts a bonfire, but a different burning sensation that kind of numbs and then settles as you kind of cross to. Okay, so what would you like to do to this echo?
I would like to pierce it with my dagger, just an attack, and then psychic blades on that thing.
Okay, go ahead.
So that's a 5. Sorry, I'm just going to roll here. That's a 17 to hit.
That is... Sorry. That is a hit.
Yeah. Okay, and then it will do that. It'll do 7 damage.
7 damage? To the echo?
Yeah.
Okay, the echo immediately disappears. And the mage lifts a hand at you, Bacalhau, and I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Dirty 20.
Sorry?
It's a dirty 20.
It's a dirty 20. With a dirty 20, you start to feel your body tense up and almost like it's being held, but then you're able to break it and get past it in that moment. Jana, you're up.
Okay. I am just going to look out to everybody and just go, please stop. There's no reason for this. We can speak and we will work something out. Please just stop.
Okay. Are you going to do anything else?
Nope. That's my action, is to ask everyone to stop.
Okay.
Jay, just for the people at home, could you repeat what Julian said, because we can't really hear him?
Oh, you can't? Okay, I'm going to move the mic here.
It's probably just, because that's not...
you can
you hear me better now?
There, that's better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can still hear me okay? Yeah. Okay. Basically, you can repeat what you said.
So I just said, please stop. There is no reason for any of this. We can speak and we will work something out, please. I do not want to see anybody here harmed.
At that point, Yanil kind of ducks her head kind of into her shell a little bit, just so her eye level is above the shell, and she crosses 5, 10 to Snow's echo and places her hands onto Bolt. At which point, she casts Lesser Restoration, and Bolt, you come to consciousness.
Eh? What?
My favorite grand.
Bacalhau, you're up. Cyra, you're on deck.
Where is Snow in all of this?
Snow is up here. So that's Snow, that's his echo.
That's Bolt.
Oh, sorry. That's Snow. That's his echo, and that's Bolt. Snow is orange, Bolt is red base.
Okay. And the drow, they're in the corners.
Yeah, so there's one
And then-
here.
Yeah.
There's one here. The other one is back here, the Echo Knight. And there's a mage in the back corner by the circle beside Jana, who's in the circle.
Oof. Okay. He says we don't need to fight. What do you propose then, Jana? We're not just going to give you our friends.
Am I able to respond?
Yep,
or-
yep, you can respond.
I would ask that we all just lower our weapons and we can talk. But I would need everybody here to just please relax before we all do something that would be regrettable.
I won't
There's
let
no
it
reason
happen.
for anybody here to get
I'm
hurt.
going to hold my action. If Jana suggests that they're going to take Yanil, I'm going to cast Witch Bolt.
Sorry, so if as soon as somebody puts their hands on Yanil, or...
No, if Jana suggests
Yeah.
verbally that they're just going to take Yanil,
Yeah,
I will cast Witch Bolt
okay,
at Jana, just to be clear.
okay. All right. Cyra, you're up. Bolt, you're on deck.
When Jana says that, do either of those drow with crossbows lower their weapons?
You can tell that they, as soon as a conversation starts, they start to lower their hand crossbows, but kind of down to their waist. So they're not leveled at you anymore. They just kind of start to raise them down, so that they're kind of pointed. They don't put them away, but they're pointed down at the ground.
If I see any of those raised, I'm readying an action to Eldritch Blast them.
Okay. All right. Bolt, you're up. Gaziel, you're on deck.
Good morning, everyone. How did we get here? Maybe I'll just start on breakfast a little bit, and I'm gonna turn to the side and cast Bonfire right next to me.
Okay. All right. I like it. And I'm assuming to your right, because that's probably the only place that you can... Bonfire lights.
Cooking bacon and eggs as a battle ensues. It's cool. It's fine.
Yep, there's enough room around this fire for you all. And I point to all the new people.
Read the room, Bolt!
It's great. Okay. All right. Gaziel, you're up.
How far away am I from Jana? Am I about 10 feet or no? Not yet.
No, 5, 10,
Could-
15, 20. About 25?
25 feet.
Could I get about 10 feet away from Jana?
You sure can.
And then I'd like to cast Nature's Wrath on him.
I'd say here. Okay, what
If
is
I
Nature's
could.
Wrath again?
As an action, you can cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet of you. The creature must succeed on a strength or dexterity saving throw, or be restrained. It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, freeing itself on success.
Okay.
Okay. That's a lot. So 25.
Yeah, so as the vines begin to... she easily sidesteps them with no avail. And do the vines stay there and create any sort of terrain?
The vines disappear
Oh.
if the creature frees itself.
Yeah, okay. So no effect on that.
And would I be able to say something?
Yeah,
Can
absolutely.
I say something?
Yep.
Jana, why should we trust you? I knew you had an evil sort of vibe about you from the very get-go.
Have I ever done anything to harm any of you? I guided you through the Underdark, at my own peril as well.
Do a trap.
We fought battles side by side. I have done
And now
nothing.
we're here.
I have done nothing but help you. And I would
We are
ask that we
here,
have a conversation.
trapped, Jana.
We are not trapped. There's ladders and steps right there. You are free to go. but I want to have a talk before that.
Snow, you're up.
All right. I'm going to drop my echo in front of the drow to my right on the screen there. One by the rocky outcropping in between Gaziel and that one, so that it's line of sight. Or actually, no, in between Yanil and that one, so its line of sight is blocked.
So like kind of like that.
By the yeah. So it basically has no shot at Yanil if it was going to take a shot at Yanil.
Okay.
Sorry, which sorry, one of this drow?
Yeah.
Oh, then it would be here.
Well, no, Yanil's over here.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you. Yeah, got it.
Like right there, just
Right.
away.
Yeah. Okay. So right in front of you, Bolt.
Yeah.
Snow.
And so I just remembered I'm not mute. I just speak gibberish. So very angrily I yell at Jana.
Okay. Nice.
No, I don't know what that means, but I would hope that I could ask you to please just take it down just a little bit.
You can't speak, but yeah, utterances that are undiscernible to anyone come out of Snow's mouth. This drow here is going to cross and come in front of Gaziel. And as the drow sets itself in front of Gaziel, it looks back at you, Jana, as it's crossing for some sort of order.
Hold.
Okay, this drow stands in front of you, and it draws its short sword and basically holds it in your direction between you and Jana. This one is also going to cross to behind Yanil and holds its drops its hand crossbow, holds its short sword basically towards Yanil at this point.
Neither of those are the ones that I'm holding an action for.
Yeah, which one were you holding an action for?
Archer.
Whoever it was one of the ones with the crossbows.
Right, and sorry, what was the action that you would trigger?
It was an Eldritch Blast if they brought it up above their waist.
Yeah, so this one dropped its hand crossbow, moved in, and drew its sword.
Oh, come on, Jason.
So, I mean, the held action was if it was going to shoot. But I'll allow it at this point to say that it is being aggressive.
Okay.
No, it is being aggressive. That's fine. I will allow you to do it if you'd like to do it at this point.
I would, yeah. If anybody was looking like they were going to attack.
Okay.
But, I'll be less specific to a
No, I like specifics. Good. We just Go ahead.
I want to do something.
And then Bacalhau, you were holding an action too, right?
Yes, that if Jana suggested they were going to take you,
Right. That didn't happen.
Conveniently, Julian has not done that.
Yeah, no, that has not happened. Okay, go ahead with the witch bolt.
Who has the witch bolt?
You did, didn't you?
Oh no, it was an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it was a 16 to hit.
Okay.
Does that hit?
That is a hit.
Okay. It's 8 points of force damage and 2 points of fire damage.
8 points of force damage, and how many?
And 2 points of fire damage.
Wow.
From a genie.
All right. As this witch bolt streaks out, it lights up the cavern, and this drow is racked by this energy, and starts to steam and smoke. And when it kind of finishes, you can tell that this drow was not okay at this point. The other drow. It's holding. Okay. You can see that the mage begins to extend her hands across the circle, and the circle begins to glow red. As soon as I...
Whoa.
There.
What? How's that?
That's so
As
cool.
it begins to undulate.
It's like a trampoline.
Whiz kids! As it begins to undulate and like energy begins to swirl in the middle of it, and all of the arcane symbols begin to glow and pulse. Almost like a combination is being unlocked. Okay.
Jana's gonna eat it.
All right. At this point, the echo appears again. Beside Yanil on the other side, behind Bolt. And the knight moves towards here and behind here, kind of taking cover. And she says, Snow, please. Speak some sense into your companions. What is wrong with you? Plunk. You're up. Jana, you're on deck. Plunk, you're up.
Oh, Plunk. I didn't hear my name. Sorry. Yeah. So I'm going to skedaddle over to where that echo is again. If I can move that distance.
You're going to go over to the echo again? Okay, so you would cross... I'm going to say you can get 5, 10, so that you're adjacent to the echo, but you're also beside the other drow.
Okay.
So you can still attack the echo if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm going to attack the echo.
Okay.
Again. My dagger.
Okay, go ahead.
It's like whack-a-mole.
Yeah, it's like... Alright, so that is... a... oh, that's a 17.
17 hits.
And then 1d4 plus 3. So, ooh, that's a 7 damage again.
Okay. As you come up, the echo, again, as you go through, disappears.
Okay. I turn to everyone and go, fun times!
Jana, you're up.
Okay.
At this point, they've witch bolted.
Yep. I am going to move up to Gaziel. And I am going to attack her then.
Okay.
So
It just makes it official. That's all it does, Gaziel. It just makes it official.
It's just I can't. I can't.
I'm going to use bonus action to do insightful fighting.
Yep.
So I need Gaziel to make a deception check.
A deception check?
Yep.
All right. Thank goodness I have a +4 on that, baby. 19.
19. Okay, and my insight is
What's up?
20, so it's a 22 for me.
Okay.
So I get to use my sneak attack against her. So then,
Paladin's a savage.
so with my short sword, that's a 28 to hit.
That's a hit.
Right. So that will be a 10 plus. Sorry, 1 second. Oh. D&D Beyond dice. Where is my... So that is 29 points of damage to
Are
Gaziel.
you joking me?
And my attack is non-lethal. I'm not going for...
You're trying to knock her out.
I'm not trying to kill her. I'm just trying to
Okay.
stop her.
Okay, Gaziel, where does that put you?
You mean at my hit points?
Yeah.
Like my current hit points?
Yeah.
I'm at a 1.
Okay. So, basically, Jana comes up to you, and sorry, how did you attack?
So with my rapier, I just
Yeah.
kind of like took my rapier
Yeah.
out, flipped
Yeah.
her around, and then
Yeah.
clocked her across the face. with it.
Yeah, and this this blow, you imagine it broke your nose. You're starting to see stars, and all of you obviously see this, and you see that she's flipped it around and knocked her with the pommel.
And I would just say, please stop attacking. I'm asking for a conversation. If you want to fight,
You just hit her across the face.
and you blasted my compatriot here,
Well, they had their weapons drawn.
Is there anyone, Bolt, are you, or Plunk, are you guys hurt at all?
I took 8 points of damage. Sorry. Yes.
You still have? Because remember, you've slept. Since the last time you slept?
I was at full, but then in the previous...
Oh, yeah, you got hit by a bolt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yanil is going to reach out her hand and place her hand on you, and she's going to bless you. So whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, you can roll a d4 and add the number to the rolled thing, and it lasts for a minute. So right now, she kind of places her hand on you. Or sorry, no, she doesn't even have to place a hand on you. She turns in your direction. You can see her kind of concentrate as her hand starts to shake, and the magic starts to coalesce around her hand, and you feel blessed.
Okay.
Okay?
Extra d4 is what you're saying.
Extra d4 before it ends, yep. Bacalhau, you're up. Cyra, you're on deck.
I will say to Jana, if you want to have a conversation, then make it quick, because we have 6 seconds combined between the two of us.
Go ahead.
And the roll.
I would ask that you
He's not
first
wrong.
lower your weapons.
I'm not holding a weapon. You said we're free to leave, then we will leave.
Not before our conversation.
Then talk.
You are unfit to care for this creature. Look at how easily I have dispatched one of you. She will not make it to where she is trying to go, if it is you who is guiding her there.
Jason, is Jana still translucent?
Yeah.
And does Jana appear damaged at all?
No, the blanket is kind of sitting around her feet, at her feet. When she moved forward and she attacked, the blanket fell. And you can still see that her clothes are wet and her skin is still wet, but she's still this translucent.
Skeletal.
Her skin is still, her skin is still translucent.
And have you asked Janelle where she wants to go? Because it seems like you haven't asked.
I have been
So
there.
how do you know if she'll
I
make
have
it?
heard where she wants to go. I understand.
Then ask her where she wants to go, and we will go.
I have been
you
present
will
for the
not keep her.
conversations. I know the intention. That she is trying to find her mate. I assure you, you will not get her there.
Because we're still in initiative, is there anyone else that wants to act? I'll go through. Is there anyone that wants to act and interrupt the current conversation?
Can I just slap him across the face?
Yeah. Let's go with Cyra first then. Cyra, do you want to do anything?
I just want to say throughout this whole thing, like, listen, I hear a lot of like accusations and assumptions and not a lot of like solution-based suggestions. So Jana, if you're so adamant about the wants and needs of somebody who you didn't even ask what they want, what do you think is the best course of action here?
We go our separate ways. We will take care of
bye.
this oracle, and you can go.
Oh, no, wait, no.
no.
That wasn't on the table.
No, you won't.
And you think you will.
Bolt, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to manifest my mage hand behind Jana and try to pull off the blanket.
The blanket's already on the ground. It had fallen to the ground when she attacked.
Oh, okay, it's on the ground already?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will pick up the blanket with mage hand
Yeah.
and bring it back to where I'm sitting.
Okay. So Mage Hand appears here, picks up the blanket where she was standing. Oh,
And you turned off your circle.
oh man.
You disabled the portal!
Picks it up and brings it back to you. Okay. All right, Gaziel.
Yeah, like I said, I want to just slap him across the face.
Okay, so you slap her. Yeah. Okay, so you kind of jump up.
I would
and
like to
attempt to slap her. I would like you to make an unarmed strike, please.
Me?
Yeah. So in your
where do I
actions,
do that?
it'll say unarmed strike in your actions for attacks.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you just use it as a regular attack.
Unarmed strike. Okay, I got it. I did 17.
17.
17. I don't think that hits. That misses.
Okay. So as you come up to slap her, you kind of jump. Again, she's taller than you are, but she's still an elf, so not super tall. And you go to slap her, and she hits your hand away. She blocks it as it kind of deflects
And then
off.
I just want to say, give us Yanel and let us leave. All right?
If Yanil leaves with you, she will not make it where she wants to go. You will surely be her
What?
downfall.
Snow, you're
Why
up.
do you care if she makes it?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because she is quite powerful, and the things she knows should not fall into the wrong hands.
Snow, you're up.
All right. I dissipate my echo.
Okay.
And I'll sheath my weapons.
Okay.
And I'll say, Fardurjastein. Sarata. Ha?
Profound.
It's true words were
Oh,
never
it
spoken.
was. You
Yeah,
have no idea.
I need that on a coffee mug.
That's a t-
That should be on a T-shirt.
yeah.
Spell that, friends.
The other drow, the very injured one, begins to kind of back off defensively and starts to circle around the bonfire. To the other side of the circle. As it disengages from you and doesn't take an opportunity attack. The one in front of you, Gaziel, is going to basically just stare at you with its sword in hand. And Zilna, who crosses, and now as she comes into the light, you all see that the voice, who you expected to belong to Zilna, who was a pallid elf aboard the Wave Chaser, is now coming from a drow female. As she kind of enters or goes to the edge of the circle, as it's still undulating and glowing. Plunk, you're up. Jana, you're on deck.
Okay. Jay, I have this spell called Comprehend Languages.
Yep.
I'm wondering if I'm able to interpret what Snow has been saying in his stupor.
So no, because Snow isn't actually able to speak. He's just making utterances, grunts.
Okay.
So there's no discernible language.
Figured I'd try.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna cure wounds myself.
Okay.
So 1d4. Let's see. So that's 5. That's 9. So I'm back up to full. And that's my bonus.
That's your action. Yep.
Yeah.
You can still move.
I'm just gonna move to try to keep my eye on that other damaged guard who went to the side of the circle.
Okay. In order to do that, I mean, if you come here, you can keep an eye on her. She's across the way. You know, there's people in the way, but you can kind of keep an eye. If you want to get a better view, you'd have to kind of come up all the way over here.
Can I do that? Yeah, I'll come up right over there.
Okay. It puts you closer to the enemies, but yeah.
Yeah, you're right beside me now.
You're right beside Jana.
Okay.
Okay.
Sitting.
All right. You were still blessed by Yanil. Bacalhau, you're up.
I thought it was me.
Oh, sorry, Jana. Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
So I will take a moment and I will say again, can we please drop our weapons and stop and talk? And I wait to see what they do.
Okay.
These hands are kind of attached.
Bacalhau, how do you react?
I'm waiting to see if they get less, like, do they get less aggressive with their posturing?
What Does Jana seem sincerely interested in protecting Yanil?
Insight check.
$24.
All right. With the 24, what is he? Well,
Versus my... One second.
What's my decision check over here?
no. We won't tell you what check Jana's making.
Actually
choose.
meets it.
So what does she know? What does he know?
As far as you can tell, Jana is genuine in her concern for the Oracle's well-being. To answer your question.
Jana, the only way you will take her anywhere is if you guarantee that I am with her the entire time.
Why would I bring you? You are wanted by several parties now. You think there is going to be an easy pass for you to get her to where she wants to go? You are wanted by Revelry. You are wanted by the
is also
Concord.
wanted by many people.
I am only wanted by the Revelry, and where she is going, they are far away. You will not get past the Concord.
Well, if you can get her anywhere, I'm sure you can get me anywhere.
One person is different than this whole party. You are willing to abandon this party? You are willing to abandon your comrades?
Well, I only need Yanil, really. I mean, I like them. They're all my friends. But I'll be dead in a year.
It would only slow us down.
Cyra, you're up.
I'll say, I am so sick and tired of other people trying to make decisions for grown-ass women. If Yanil wants to come with us, she'll come with us, and if she doesn't, she doesn't. I will ready an action. I'll ready an Eldritch Blast if I see any form of hostility. And if I can say to Snow with Mind Link, you okay, buddy?
Okay. Snow, you're able to respond quickly.
I would feel better if I could speak.
Yeah, what? How? As I don't understand what has happened to him at this point, right?
Yeah, you don't.
My words come through muddled. Strength.
I mean, you can give me a medicine check if you like, Cyra, just to see.
All right. Ooh, I got a 19 plus stuff. Let's see here. 21.
You recognize it as some sort of madness. Like, whatever happened in the Underdark during that time, you started to see his mind start to go slowly. Eventually, it snapped, and he's just having a hard time with the last 2 weeks in the Underdark.
All right, can I respond at all to him?
And you know that it would take some sort of magic or time to heal him. Quick response.
Can I a quick response? Listen, I think either time or something. We're gonna help you out, buddy. Just hang in there. I got you.
Bolt, you're up. Gaziel, you're on deck.
Okay. I too am gonna ready my lightning launcher to see if anyone tries to do anything mean or violent, I will shoot them with it.
Okay.
But also I'm going to say to Yanil, Yanil, what do you say about all of this? Where would you like to go?
She and you kind of just turned because she's just behind you and she's kind of hiding somewhat. She has her staff up. There is a calm about her, and she says, I know where I'm supposed to go, but the fates will decide. Gaziel, you're up. Snow, you're on deck.
I just want to I don't have a weapon in my hand, I don't think.
No, you wouldn't.
But I just want to go like this. Jana, I never trusted you and I still don't trust you. But you know something, and how are you going to guarantee our safety and Yanil's safety? What is in it for all of us?
We will not attack you. The only reason we attacked back is because you provoked it. Let Yanil come with us. We will take care of her. We will protect her. And you can go up. Those steps right there. It is Broken Bank. A little ways out, but it is Broken Bank. Go. If you want, I can pay. I can support with some small amount of gold. You can seek passage on a ship, wherever you want to go. You need to get away from the
What is it
concord,
that you
from the
want
revelry.
with Yanel?
Pardon?
What is it that you want with her?
She is very valuable. The things she
In
knows,
what way?
the things she could influence with what she knows. Should that fall into the wrong hands, it could be catastrophic. You are not equipped to deal with this. We are. This is what we do. She will not
Can I
be
turn
harmed.
back to-
I promise you, she will not be harmed. I want to keep her safe just as much as you do, but you are not the ones to do this. You are not ready for this sort of task. You are already
Can I turn
wanted.
back to... I'm going to turn back to the crew, or my crew, and go, what do you all think? I feel like I'm confused. What do you say we do?
Next in the initiative order there, Jay.
Yeah. At this point, Snow is next.
Are we still in initiative? Are you guys intent? Like, can we come out of initiative?
I think we're intent on a conversation here.
Yeah.
Yeah. If everybody's intent on a conversation, then we can break initiative and you guys can have a conversation.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay.
All right. At this point, everything seems to calm a little bit. The drow on the far end is obviously still very wounded, kind of holding her arm, which is scorched and burnt, right almost to the bone at this point. The mage continues to cast. She has not stopped. Go ahead. You have the floor.
Jana,
So what
I
do you
think you
say
should
we do?
ask your mage to maybe stop for a minute till we've had our discussion, if that's what you're intent on.
What she is doing takes quite a bit of time, so it will not finish in any sort of.
Well, she's only been going for about a minute, so I feel like if it takes a long time, it's inconsequential, this 1 minute. If we're looking for peace.
Very well, I will ask her to stop.
She looks at you and she kind of squints her eyes and kind of reluctantly just, and it goes, and it goes back to a white circle on the ground.
I just wanted you to do that again.
It's not working.
Watching Jason struggle is the highlight of our nights.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
See, I was pressing that with the middle finger.
Yeah.
That's micro expressions or gestures. Is that what they call
Yeah.
it? That was for you, Dave.
I'd like to. I wanted to ask Yanil. Yanil, would you like to go with Jana?
She seems to be struggling with the answer, and she says, I have chosen. In your head, actually, you hear, I have chosen you. You were the ones that. You were the ones that. You don't hear that. You don't hear that. It's just in. Yeah, it's okay.
I'm responding as a player.
Oh, okay, yeah. I have chosen you. You are the ones that were chosen for me. You're the ones that crossed the Lucidian Ocean and, against all odds, brought me back. That freed me from my prison after 4 centuries.
I want to look around and kind of size up our enemies and determine, do we have a chance?
Survival check.
Natural 20 plus my 6.
Oh, natural 20. Brr, brr, brr. With the natural 20, you kind of look around and you see that the drow that was injured obviously looks close to death, and didn't take a lot of damage. But you did see that they're very adept in combat. But you know of the dynasty, and you know the power of drow magic. And any drow that would be able to cast a circle like this and command the type of magic that you've seen, including hold person, would be a fairly significant enemy. And not one to be trifled with. And you've seen Jana and what she can do to Gaziel with one shot. So it would be a very difficult fight.
So she wants this. Okay, so our most logical option is just a TPK. Is that kind of what I'm supposed to get out of this?
Just telling you what the dice told me.
You know, I don't think we could stop them from taking you, even if we wanted to. But I would try if that's what you wanted.
Your destiny awaits. I know what you want. I know what you seek. You are destined to meet my counterpart. You are destined to take me there. I know you are. I've foreseen it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm destined to take you to your counterpart.
Well, yes, the other oracle.
Oh, I've misunderstood so much.
Do you say that out loud? Are you saying this telepathically?
Yeah.
Or out loud?
Oh man.
Or out loud?
Let's say that I muttered that out loud, just under my breath.
She says, no, you've misunderstood. You and I have a future. I know what you want. I want the same thing. My counterpart is just someone who is tasked with maintaining the safety of Wildemount and the continent. I must reach them. But I know what you seek, and I seek the same thing. You seek a mate, as do I.
I've been thinking about baby.
Yeah, but I gotta get her to this oracle first.
He's just a friend.
Yeah. Bring me to my good friend.
Oh, baby,
We'll see what happens.
She's using you. She's using you.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
you'll get there. She's like, you're like a brother to me.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we
Friend
want the same
zone.
things, just not together. Oh, that's great. Okay, move on to somebody else. I gotta think.
Okay, go on. Floor is open.
Jana, listen. We have conquered many things as a team together. We have fought evil people before. What makes you think that we're not qualified?
Because I was you many, many years ago. We are much more experienced than you. Much more. A lifetime more.
I still think it's for Yanil to decide and not you.
We have asked her, and she has said that the fate will decide. The fates, as far as I can tell, of what are the results of this conversation. So I put it to you. Do you really think that you are more equipped to guide this oracle somewhere into Wildemount with a bounty on your heads from two parties, one of which you have to move your entire way through on this coast, without being seen, drawing no attention, and then getting her wherever she wants to go?
Well, I think Gaziel will high-five me on this, but I think if the fates decide, then we'll be safe.
Boom.
Yeah.
How far from Cyra am I?
5, 10, 20 feet.
Can I get over there and just like yank on her arm? Try to signal her to like mind the message.
Okay. Cyra, obviously you get the tug.
Yep. And
What's up?
well, if we knew for sure that Yanil wants to go with us, and we don't yet, But if we can figure that out, then this whole thing goes away and we just take her with us down this path on the side, and all of these stupid drow can just go the way of the 9 hills. Let's just take her with us.
I mean, I agree with you on this, but as I'm 100% with you if this is Yanil's choice. I'm not going to force anybody to do anything that they don't want to do.
So let's not talk to anyone else but Yanil right now.
Okay. Can I mind link with Yanil and...
Yep.
We'll just hold hands and then we can all just talk to each other using our minds.
I wish it worked that way, but sorry, buddy. Yanil,
Okay.
I really need to know if this is... I know that you say you want the fates to decide, but I really need to know that if you feel safe with us, we will do whatever it takes to get you out of here and to keep you safe, but I need to know that it's something that you want with us. If not, and if you feel safe with Jana, which I personally don't trust her, but if it's what you want, I can't stop you.
And you sense a link that you have experienced very, very few times, and only with creatures that are telepathic. So usually it's a one-way conversation and you allow it. This way it's a two-way conversation that you sense with her as she speaks. And she says, I sense fear in you. I sense uncertainty. Like you are running.
It's true.
And you feel her trying to probe a little deeper into your emotions. Trying to kind of look into your soul. Do you allow her to do that?
I do.
Okay. You can see her squint her eyes even from where she is, and she's just kind of looking across at you as you speak to her telepathically. And she says, you seek a love that seeks you. And you're afraid that those that pursue you will find you before you find her. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, I will tell you. I have foreseen it. You are here for a reason. And the depths that I lead you to are in proximity to the depths of your love. Your destiny is mine. And my destiny lies with you and your party. Take that for what it is. And then she kind of gets out of that deep kind of probe in your mind, and it kind of settles into just telepathic conversation.
I'll just kind of slowly glance at the rest of my party with a little nod. And then I'll turn to Jana and say, she's coming with us.
That is unfortunate. Seize her, and I ask for the drow next to me to seize Gaziel.
Okay. Roll initiative.
Wait, where is Gaziel in relationship to me? And I'm right beside her, right? No, I'm not.
Not
Sorry,
anymore,
go.
no.
Okay.
Everyone roll initiative again, please.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay. All right. I need to clear all of this initiative. How do I do that? Back here. Okay. Sorry, one sec. All right. Snow.
21.
Plunk.
17.
Bolt.
15.
Bacalhau.
D5.
55.
25. I got a
You cut
natural
out
20,
on
and
the
I just
two.
realized that I can add my intelligence modifier to my initiative, which is great.
Oh, weird.
Can I
Gaziel.
use
After
four
after a
blessed?
season and a half.
Can I
Get-
use my 1d4 blessed on my initiative roll, Jay?
It's past the time,
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, blesses. Short time.
and that's only attack rolls and saving throws. Gaziel.
17.
Cyra.
14.
Okay. And I will add Jana. Did I add you already? No. Go ahead, Jana.
25.
Jeez. Okay. All right. At the top of the order is Bacalhau. You are first.
Where,
so she
I
says
see
sees
Snow-
her to the drow beside or in front of Gaziel. What do you do?
I'm going to cast blindness on the one he told to seize her.
Okay.
It's a Constitution saving throw of 13.
You won't seize her now.
Oh man.
Con saving throw fails.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay, she's blind for a minute.
Okay. All right.
On the
All of
end
a
of
sudden,
each
the
of
drow.
its-
You can see the drow kind of stops and starts to look around, and her hands kind of raise as she cannot obviously see.
And I will move towards Yanil
Okay.
to kind of stand between her and the rest of them.
Okay. All right, Jana, you're up. Snow, you're on deck.
Okay. Do I get the sense that the drow next to me will be able to find Gaziel, or is she like just totally not?
Well, she's like looking around, so you're not sure at this point until it's her turn.
Okay, I will try to seize Gaziel myself then.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Yep.
Give me a strength check, Gaziel, please. Athletics check.
This is a good one for me.
It's a 16 for me.
14 for me.
Okay. Jana reaches down and she's able to grab a hold of you, and you are currently grappled.
So I will basically just pull Gaziel close to me,
Okay.
arm around her neck, blade to the side of her neck, and I say, Yanil comes with us, or she dies.
Okay. Snow, you're up.
So, I'm to understand that it's essentially a held action that Jana has right now.
All right. No, you don't know that necessarily, but
But, like, if any of us makes a move, then
Yeah.
Gaziel gouts of blood, right?
you imagine. You're not sure.
That sucks because I rolled really well. This is tough now.
Did you ready?
It changes the plan entirely. All right.
Do what you have to do. Don't worry about me, people.
I drop my echo behind Jana,
Okay.
and I run up beside Jana,
Okay.
and I am going to action surge, use both of my unleash incarnations, and I'm going to drop 6 attacks on Jana right now. That's Echo Knights, man. This is fun. Okay, so that's a 23, a 21. I told you I rolled well. 24, a 23, a 19, and a 9
Okay.
to hit.
5 hits.
All right, so that is 6 plus 7. So sorry, that's 13. That's 19. That's 28 and 30. No, sorry, that's 37 points of slashing damage. All just the flurry of scimitars.
Okay, so just for
Calamari.
because I
It's called
can
a snowstorm.
I can
Snowstorm!
Call it a snowstorm. You said.
Snowstorm!
That needs to be a shirt.
Yeah, that needs to be a shirt.
Flurry of snows.
how much? Because I can uncanny dodge to half some of that. So how much of that was one action?
Like one attack action or one action? Two of the attacks would be
An action.
one full action because I attack twice per.
Right. Okay. So on one of those sets of damage, just tell me what half of it would be, and just take that off the total.
Yeah. Okay. So that would be. So that would be like 6 points off,
Okay.
or
so
7
then 30,
points off.
So then 30.
We're rounding up.
30 on the nose then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you bloodied?
Would they know that?
They can tell that you're. If you're less than
It
half.
hurt a lot.
Not bloodied.
Not bloodied.
Yeah.
All right, and with my final free action, I'll spit in your face. Well, where I think your face
No
might
moisture.
be.
No, don't give her any moisture.
Okay, I'll blow dry air on your face.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's good. Okay. Now you were holding an action. You're readying an action.
Technically, I wouldn't have it. I couldn't ready an action because my action would have been to grapple her.
Okay, you're right. Okay. So, all right. So the immediately, the drow that is injured takes out its hand crossbow and is going to shoot at you, Snow.
Cool.
That is not going to be enough. And the other drow, which is right beside your Echo and you, is going to attack your Echo. Cool. Natural 1. Man, as it comes across, it misses your Echo entirely and loses hold of its short sword. These drow are not doing well. Gaziel, you're up. At this point, you are grappled. You cannot move and you are restrained, but you can try and break the grapple.
I'll do. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
break the grapple
Athletics
for
check.
sure, if I could. My athletics check. 9.
14.
Yeah, so you try and break free, but unfortunately, Jana still has you grappled.
Okay.
Okay? Plunk, you're up.
Yeah. So I'm going to run up to behind Jana.
There isn't really space.
No, you can't. You can run up beside her.
Okay, beside her.
Okay.
Then I'm going to turn to her and go, "This is what we do." And I'll slash at her thighs from behind with my dagger. And this time,
No, you can't you can't from behind. Sorry, not technically. She's facing your direction, and you can't really get behind. But
okay, well then I'll try to jab at her thigh from the front.
okay, got it.
I'm just aware of the height difference. That's
Yeah.
all.
Okay, got it. Perfect.
And then and I'm gonna use psychic blades on this particular attack.
Okay.
So use of bardic inspiration for that. That will be a let me go over here. Action. Here we go. That's a dirty 24. So a 19 plus 5.
Yep. Hits.
To hit. And then 4 initial damage and then 2d6s here. Give me just a sec. A total of 11 points of damage.
Okay. Whoa, not 110.
Nope.
Deemed to be on. Stop that. Whatever.
And then
Okay.
I will, if I have the chance, move backwards.
Now you're engaged, so there will be an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, good point. I'll stick. I'll stick around. Yeah, of course.
Okay. Snow, you hear Zilna's voice yell, "No!" And she manifests an echo. Beside your echo. And she is going to attack with that echo.
Battle of the Echoes.
That is going to be... 19 and a 26.
Yeah, both of those would hit the echo.
Okay. So with its first attack, it'll hit the echo with 10 points. Echo's gone.
Yeah.
Immediately. Oh.
And the magic circle is also gone. Again.
I'm gonna get away again, I promise. There we go. And then the echo, so it dissipates your echo, and then it comes over to you. And I guess the echo can do anything you can, correct?
Yeah, you can have it attack instead of yourself. Unless you use Unleash Incarnation. She has to be within 15 feet of wherever she's manifesting the echo.
It can grapple?
I'm
assuming so, right?
I mean, I've kind of been playing with it like it can.
Yeah,
there's
okay.
nothing that I've seen that says it can't. So
Strength athletics check, please.
It was carrying Bolt.
Yeah.
That's true.
Athletics check? Yep.
Okay, dirty 20.
Okay, the echo attempts to grab you, and you're able to wriggle free of the grasp.
Cool.
And it does not. Bolt, you're up.
I say, not so fast, and I fire my lightning launcher at the drow that is at the back that had fired against.
No line of sight.
Who's the one at the back?
Well, there's line of sight. You can shoot through people, but it will be. I'll say it's with disadvantage. You're firing through like a whole bunch of people, so I'm gonna say that would be with disadvantage if you want to attack that drow. The other drow is open to you, the one that's beside Gaziel.
Okay,
If you
maybe
prefer.
I'm gonna move on to the other side of Cyra to get that line of sight.
Yeah. So you could go 5, 10, 15, like here, and you would have line of sight through one person. I'm gonna say you can do it.
Okay, I'm lightning launch that one.
Okay.
And it's 11 to hit.
11 to hit. Okay. That is not a hit.
Okay.
As the lightning streaks past the drow and hits the back wall of the cavern.
As I bang my lightning launcher against my hand. Silly thing. It always happens.
Cyra, you're up.
I think I might have to just do something reckless and attack that mage that's keeping that circle going.
Okay. Well, it stopped the circle. Remember?
He stopped it.
Yeah.
It's
went,
white. Okay, sorry.
And she stopped it. Yeah.
Then scratch that. I will hit Jana with a witch bolt.
Oh,
Okay.
which bolt will you use?
Both of them.
Nice.
That is a 17 to hit.
Was that a hit?
17 misses, sorry.
What?
Bzzz.
Ah,
Witch bolt misses Jana.
man.
Okay. The mage again extends her hands quickly and begins to an incantation, which starts the process of the circle again. And this point, Yanil. Oh, this is gone. No more bonfire. And Yanil is going to kind of hide behind you, Bacalhau, and you feel a hand on your shell from behind. Bacalhau, you're up. Jana, you're on deck.
Yes, I'm gonna say, can you fight? Can you attack with magic?
That isn't
If you can,
really
time.
what my magic is for. But I can defend myself.
I will. Do I have a clear line for a witch bolt to Jana?
To Jana, yep.
Then I will cast Witch Bolt and hope for something better than 17. And it's going to be an 8.
That is not enough. The witch bolt, unfortunately, as you're trying not to hit Gaziel, as she holds her.
Oh no, I don't mind.
Okay.
Kidding.
Okay,
So funny
Jana, you're
about
up.
that
Okay. I am going to. I'm gonna.
6 seconds.
Yeah. I don't quite remember if I hold an action. Am I able to bonus action after that as part of a feature that I have?
Well, not as part of the if you ready an action, you can ready an action, but still take a bonus action in that. In the turn
No,
you're in.
because so for crossbow expert, if I use the attack action and attack with a one-handed weapon, I can then bonus action to attack with my crossbow, my hand crossbow.
You don't get a bonus action as part of your.
So if I
ready
hold
action.
my action, I won't be able to do that part of it.
You'd have to do it now.
Okay. I am going to.
6 seconds.
Yeah.
It's been like 46 or whatever.
Okay. I am going to action attack Gaziel.
Okay.
Bonus action attack Gaziel.
Okay. Do it.
Lance.
So that's a 13 plus...
Intent to incapacitate?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, this is a proper kill.
So that's a
On the one
23
hit
to hit on the rapier.
That hits.
So that's 11 points of damage.
Gaziel goes down.
All right.
Right?
I'm down. Yep. I'm at -10 now.
You see.
Actually. Yeah. So he didn't intend to kill me?
No, he did. That time he did.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. As you all watch.
I'm on a death.
Yeah. Go ahead. You're in death saves. Yeah.
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 Oh.
So as you watch, Jana runs Gaziel through from behind as Gaziel falls onto the ground unconscious and bleeding.
And then I bonus action and I loose a crossbow into her chest.
Okay. As she levels the crossbow down, she lets one go, and that gives her an automatic. Did you just roll a natural 20?
I did.
Are you kidding me, dude?
What does that mean? What does this mean?
You get 2 automatic death saves. Fails.
So I only have one left
Yeah.
to survive?
Yeah. As you watch her dead body get racked by this bolt, and it pins her to the ground, and blood just splurts out of her mouth.
I load the other bolt back in, and I end my turn by saying, "Stop now!"
Snow, you're up.
Crap. Of course, everything Jana does changes my plan. Oh. I guess I'll hiss like an angry cat.
Yeah.
I've heard this go down. I can't see the condition that Gaziel is in, but I've heard some attacks and essentially like a flopping of a body.
Yeah, it's right beside you. Yeah. And by the clink of her armor, you know it's Gaziel.
Yeah.
Six seconds.
I know. Okay. Well, I'm still going to manifest my echo behind Jana.
Okay.
And I realize that we might be able to take her down before she can make another hit. So I'm going to attack.
Okay.
And that is a 17 and a 23 to hit.
Those are hit.
17 misses, 23 hits.
All right. and that is 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll just, you won't understand what I'm saying, but something you could probably understand the intent.
Yeah. Got it. Okay. The injured drow comes out again. Went off again. The injured drow comes up again and attacks your echo. That's a natural 20. So
yeah.
I'm not even going to bother. Echo's gone. The other drow is going to attack Plunk, who's right in front of you, Plunk.
Yep.
That is a drow B. Oh, crap. Sorry. That is an 18.
To hit? Yes, that hits.
That's 6 points of damage.
Okay.
To you. Gaziel, you're up. Death save.
Okay, so a death save is just a natural 20. Or
So you roll a 20. You want to roll above a 10? 11 and up.
11 or higher.
If you do roll a natural 20, that's a good thing.
If you roll below that, your character is dead.
Is not 10 and up?
Yeah, it's 10 and up.
Sorry, 10 and up.
10 and up.
10 and up. Sorry, 10 and up.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Come on, Gaziel. Come on, Christina. All the marbles here.
Okay, it's a 20. Guys, I just used the Google roller because I don't have my dice.
Natural 20?
I literally kid you not. I can screenshot this right now because I can cry.
You roll a natural 20?
I'm not even kidding you.
Clutch. Clutch,
Guys, this happened the last time and this is unbelievable.
Amazing. Amazing. Awesome.
Oh.
She comes back. Yep. All of a sudden, Gaziel comes back. Blood splurts from her mouth. You come back with 1 hit point, and that's where we're gonna take a break for this evening.
Man.
Holy crap!
We almost had to find a new T-shirt design.
Oh man! Oh, Christina, you sweating?
I'm literally I'm dying right now.
You were technically dying right
That's
now.
actually happening.
You were, not anymore though. You're
Not anymore.
Oh man!
my
All right,
goodness.
guys, we'll see you in a bit. We're gonna take a quick break. During this break, we're gonna show a clip from one of our old Dragon's Bane episodes. This is a clip where myself and the party, with Dave and Adam and Joel and Brandon DMing, we were coming up with a band name because we were infiltrating a camp. Anyways, this is something. Anyways, it'll be fun. We'll see you guys in a sec.
Well, I mean, what have you played before, Shamgar? Was it big? Was it small?
You play this drum.
No, I just mean, does it take all 4 of us to go carry this drum? Oh, good question. How big was the drum, Shamgar? We have
It
no
was
idea.
like a big barrel, and I would hang it around my neck, and we would pound, 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 marching along towards the orcs, while the widows to be wept behind us.
Right. So big. Do we need widows?
You're the band. I don't know where we would find widows.
Can Nassim find us some widows?
That's not our
is it-
band. That's his band. Our
Oh.
band doesn't have widows yet.
No, we'd have to change the name.
Are they the
And only
deviants?
some of them.
Apparently, the widows.
And the deviants and the widows. You know what? That is quite innovative.
Right.
I've never heard of a band with 3 names. Sorry, I thought it was
So,
important.
Perry, Winkle,
That's me.
and the deviants,
And that's them.
and with the widows.
With the widow.
With
Perry Winkle
featuring
and
the widows.
Deviants with
With the widows.
What's featuring the widows?
With
We might not even
the
put
Adding that to the
widows.
name.
Just let me write this down.
We
With
need
the
widows.
widows.
the widows. And if they don't show up, we'll still work
Perry,
with it.
Winkle, and the deviants with the widows.
Yes.
This is a very confusing
No,
conversation.
but the poster needs to
That's
be
gotta say
filled.
it.
The poster needs
With
to be
widows.
filled with widows. Wait.
I suppose they're all wearing black?
To simplify,
That won't stand up in the tunnel at all.
Can it have widowers? Or does it have to be specifically widows?
no. I mean, Shamgar did say widows. But to simplify, okay, can't we just be Periwinkle and the widowers? And then we don't need widows.
Because they're dead.
Had
That's
wives at
terrible.
one point.
Because we all had wives, and
don't.
they all died.
Oh, wait.
Wait,
That doesn't
it's
work.
not good. No.
Okay. Deviance is fine.
Deviance is good.
No, we don't need
Yes.
widows.
No, it was just an incidental addition to my
Do we need orcs?
Well, if there are, then
It helps.
I'm gonna kill them.
So no.
There will
Okay.
be cultists. Is that good enough?
Yeah.
Cultists will do.
I mean, they'll be dressed like traders and merchants.
We could invite some cultists on stage with us.
Right.
I'll figure out how the show's gonna
wait,
work.
yes.
You get the drum, and you get the
Wait,
drum.
one more
And
question.
let's go get the drum with them.
Okay.
One more question.
Sure.
Should we not be like a Tiamat themed band? Like the four heads of Tiamat?
It's 5 heads.
I know, but we're four.
Right.
Like we're the four of the five.
The 4 skins, because we're all different.
Oh, dear.
Yes. The foreskin.
Of Tiamat.
Yes. The foreskin.
Tiamat.
I'm the white skin.
You're
I no.
You're not.
Kind of
The red skin?
gold.
Oh, Tiamat doesn't have white skin.
Did we just pick a color?
Are we Periwinkle and the foreskin?
We've become
Of Tiamat.
On this stream tonight. Oh my gosh. For those of you who just tuned in, I'm trying to come up with our band name.
Periwinkle and the four skins of Tiamat.
Is it too late to change the posters?
I haven't made them yet, and I'm starting to question this.
Perhaps we should take a break.
And we're back. All right. All right, where we left off, Gaziel almost died. Like, first closest character death we've ever been to. And we're going to continue on. How funny was that clip, by the way? Awesome. Those are good memories. Really great memories. All right. Sorry, Gaziel, you did not act, right? Oh yeah, you made your thing. You came back. You're done. Plunk, you're up. So you're still lying prone, though. You don't have an action.
I don't have initiative?
No, you just come back with 1 hit point. Yeah, but you're still prone, lying down with 1 hit point.
Okay, so I'm going to cast a Cure Wounds at 2nd level on her.
Yep.
That will be... Oh, yes. That's 16 points of healing for you, Gaziel.
Oh, bless you. Bless you.
Okay. At this point, one sec. The Echo Knight, Zilna. Oh man. As a bonus action, it's going to swap with its echo, and it's going to attack you. And Snow, you feel that magical shift in energy in space, and you can sense that Zilna is beside you. And she says, "Snow, I'm sorry." And she's going to attack twice. That is not going to be enough for sure. That is going to be a 10. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
Yeah, I'll take it.
That is going to be 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And 11 points of poison damage.
Oof.
As you feel
17
the it burn as it goes as the short sword slashes across your shoulder.
All right.
Okay. Bolt, you're up. Cyra, you're on deck.
Yeah, I'll say, that wasn't very nice, Jana. And I'm going to use my lightning launcher attack.
Okay.
And it's 26 to hit.
That hits Jana.
And 12 lightning damage.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to uncanny dodge that. Okay.
Okay. Cyra, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna try for that witch bolt again
Okay.
on Jana.
Okay.
What do I add? 5. 24.
24 is a hit.
Ooh, man, not a lot of damage though. I think it's 5 points of lightning damage.
How many?
Out of the possible
Sorry, how much?
Out of the possible 24.
How much, sorry?
5 points.
5?
As Jana gets racked with this witch bolt, all of a sudden the mage at the back yells, Jana, what do we do?
Do it. Let's go.
At this point, the mage puts her hand in the air like this and she makes a fist as energy begins to crackle around her and her companions, and they're gone in an instant. And you are left in the chamber, just the party.
Zoot!
And where is the turtle?
She is in the room with you.
Okay.
All right. An eerie quiet fills the cavern as you all stand, kind of looking around. Gaziel in a pool of her own blood, kind of not lazily actually, your wounds, you can feel Gaziel have started to heal back. You're not quite at full hit points, but you can feel it starting to coalesce and come back and stitch themselves up from the healing that Plunkrawk gave you. What do you all do?
I knew Jana couldn't be trusted. But where can we go now where she can't find us?
Well, it's a very difficult thing to answer, seeing as she was the one who led us here this whole way. If anything, she'd be able to find us wherever we go down here. Don't you agree?
Well, wasn't there are we still looking at the sunlight?
Yep, and there's a
coming
shaft
through?
of light coming down from
the stairs.
The top. And you can see actually that the light has kind of turned into kind of an orangey hue. And you imagine that it's actually getting close to sunset at this point. And it's kind of shifted slightly, and you can see that it's at a kind of a wide angle, which means that the sun's starting to go down. Getting real low.
Well, I think for our safety, and then perhaps it'd also be better for snow if we make our way quickly.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go up the stairs and see where we are.
Which direction should?
Now they're just to the your right here. You can see that there's a kind of switchback stairs that lead all the way up the side of the volcano and then up the hole in the ceiling. And as those of you with dark vision start to kind of take in this cavern now, which you hadn't really seen in its entirety up to this point, you do see that scattered around in different areas there are kind of straw, almost makeshift mattresses in corners, as if this was a bit of a hideout meant for long stays. You also see in the corner that there is a crate with a lantern on it and a bunch of barrels and kind of sundries kind of stored off in a corner off to the side here, just under where the stairs kind of switch up. Other than that, like I said, opening in the top and then the tunnel from which you came.
Were there any rations among those that were there? Because I know we've been keeping track of.
Yeah, so you can see, from this distance, you're too far to actually be able to tell kind of what is exactly in things, but they're just crates and barrels, and you can just see that they're kind of stacked at this point, but everything seems like it's enclosed in enclosures.
I want to look around the party, and I'm going to ask, do you think anyone would mind if I borrowed this lantern and didn't bring it back?
Oh, I'm not going to judge you on that. We nearly just killed like 5 people.
Yes.
Or tried to.
I agree. I think I'll take it.
Okay.
Correct.
Can I use like my lay on hands, or is that only during battle?
No, you can use your healing abilities at any time. Your spells.
I'd like to use it to restore my full strength because I have 20. So I'm going to do that now.
How many points do you get for lay on hands?
Well, I have 20 points.
Available?
So I can. Yeah, available.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to take out 5 copper pieces and just kind of put them on the table where the lantern was, and then take the lantern.
That's great. Okay.
Sure.
Yes, I am.
No,
No, I don't have that much. I don't think it's worth that much, but okay, I put 2 more down.
All right.
I'm going to use second wind and heal myself for 5 points.
Okay. All right. What do you do, folks?
I start walking up the steps.
Okay.
Yeah, and I follow. I'm gonna
Plunkrawk
follow.
heads over.
Same.
So this is the direction that we came from, or knew I was asleep this whole time.
Yeah, I think we're going up boat. I think we're going towards the light.
Okay. You
That's
all start to cross.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone leaves?
Yes.
Okay. So was that, Dave, you were going to say something?
No. I just want somebody would check all the crates for stuff, but that's just not our party.
Well, you can if you like. You're still here.
No. It's I paid for the lantern that I took, so it's really not like me.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so you all start to head up the stairs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. As you start to head up the stairs, you head up some close to 100 feet vertically along the inside of this hollowed out, dried out volcano. And as you crest the opening actually is a lot smaller than you expect. And as you kind of come out of it, you can see that it's quite well concealed. Really heavy kind of tropical foliage surrounds the whole, along with like large rock outcroppings that have clear handholds, but you kind of have to like climb your way out as you get to the crest of the opening to the volcano. As you kind of start to take in your surroundings, you see that there is a village down by the water. The rest of the island kind of stretches out behind you, and you see that there is a mud slick village that you, Snow, recognize as Broken Bank. It's crammed full of travelers. You can see them coming and going, and it feels somewhat claustrophobic. And you know, Snow, that there is quite a Zalezo guard presence here at all times, the Clovis Concord. You also know that it's a busy port that consists of curved Main Street that follows the shape of an inlet, and you can see this kind of happening down below. And it's probably like a mile out, you can see. It's quite a distance down from where you are. There's a strong breeze that is quite cool coming off the Lucidian Ocean, and the sun, you can see, is starting to set over the other side of the island. What do you do?
This pathway we took up in the volcano, was it just like against the rock wall? It's like carved out of the rock?
Yeah,
right.
it's
so
like
the whole
it's
time
like
we're going up there, I'm kind of terrified because there's this vast empty space to one side of me, and I know we're getting higher.
Yeah,
and so I can feel it. So I'm just kind of hugging the wall and maybe staying a little lower than I normally walk.
Yeah,
and just the big side at the top.
And
when we, sorry, yeah.
No, and we'll assume that as everyone else is seeing Broken Bank, that they're describing it to you.
Okay. Perfect. Solo şöbere de geliş, denemedeş. But sulu görünce cidramara. Şadım kurubuşta beti giredi.
So you might want to keep your thoughts in your head for now.
I'll just say, what? With mind, but I'll say that with mind link.
Can
snow.
we comprehend that?
We've
we don't
reached
understand
Broken
it.
Bank. There is a Concord presence here. We should be quiet.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes.
And Cyra, you've heard rumblings about the Clovis Concord, but you're not from here, and you just recently arrived. You know that they're kind of the government in the area that kind of police the trade routes. That's all you've heard at this stage.
Well, do you think that I see that there's a village down in the distance? Do you think it's safe to try to find rest there, or should we find a safer spot that's more isolated outside?
This place is Broken Bank, and as long as Clovis is there, it is a danger to us. But perhaps there is a way for us to find rest and also other support without making ourselves obvious.
Maybe we should wear disguises. We could pretend we're in a band or something.
Perhaps. Oh, no. So Rashtidi. I was saying that to Cyra's head. Cyra's brain. So.
Okay, but none of us have instruments, Bacalhau. How are we going to...
Okay.
Oh, except for Plunk. Sorry, buddy. You're right.
And I'll pick up a couple of sticks, and I'll kind of like mimic sort of like a drumming in Bacalhau's direction.
I was just joking about the band. But we could wear disguises. And I'm
but we don't
gonna
have
lean
those
over.
either.
I'm gonna lean over and open my pack. And when we were at Port de Molly, season 1, episode whatever, I went back and I bought a pair of pants. So I'm gonna pull the pants out of my bag and put them on, as if now you can't tell that it's me.
That's great.
Because you're wearing pants?
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say.
You're right. No. Where'd you go?
What do you think?
I want to say I want to say A for effort, but there's not even that. So I don't know.
Are you telling me you could have been wearing pants this whole time?
I mean to tell you that you didn't have to.
Oh, no. I have to.
Fine, if they're not working, I'll just take them off. And I'll take off the pants and I'll put them away.
I think they were working just fine, right, everyone?
Yeah. No, I think we should put a pants clause in this adventure.
How long it'll take to get? Oh, actually, we're not sure we want to go to Broken Bank. So, yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna cast Disguise Self on myself.
Okay. And what do you
I
want
want
to
to
look
be the Clovis guards that we saw on the Wave Chaser.
Yep, this is a Lezo. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. All of a sudden, Plunk is a Lezo guard. A short Zalezo. I know my video's starting to slow down again. I hope we're good.
Yeah, I put the pants back on. I'm not listening to them. I'm putting the pants back on.
Okay. What do you guys do?
We gotta find somewhere to spend the night. What time of? Yeah, it's getting late. You said, right?
Yeah, you imagine it's probably 45 minutes to sundown.
Mm-hmm. Should we make a camp outside of the city?
Yeah, as long can you guarantee that they won't know where we are? That Jana and his troops, will they be able to find us?
Honestly, I think that if they were really adamant about staying and taking us out, they would have done so. And I think we might be good for now. Just
wherever we go, I believe that one of us should keep watch, just in case.
Well,
yes,
yeah,
and not go wandering around looking for things while we're keeping watch. Maybe.
Yeah, that.
Mm-hmm.
I can keep watch.
We can take turns. It's fine. So we're gonna set up a camp. outside of the town and set up a watch.
Okay, so whereabouts? I mean, you imagine it's probably about a 20-minute trek at least to get to the town. And to the right of it, there's a clearing, kind of more fields. You imagine kind of farmland, and surrounding on all other sides is kind of dense, sort of tropical jungle. And then leading up the kind of the mountain that you are, it's the volcano cliff. There's lots of crags and tropical brushes, almost like a jungle that surrounds you. So you imagine, you could find a decent campsite close by.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. Who is leading the charge in finding a campsite?
Who is the most familiar with this area?
The blind one.
Great. I'm totally cool with this. But I will, you know what? I'll keep close to Snow so that we can have communication until we figure out how or when he'll be better.
Okay. All right. Snow, give me a survival check, please.
Sure. Oh, man. This is 6.
Okay. Cyra, you can also give him your survival bonus.
Oh, okay.
Tell me it's a 20.
It is a 2, buddy.
Okay.
8.
Okay. With an 8, you start to kind of walk around, and Snow, you kind of sense and feel, the wind and how it's kind of coming over the trees, and you're not quite sure. And you get to the point, and you don't know the countryside of Broken Bank. You've only ever spent time in town, in the village. You're just having a hard time finding somewhere that you think makes sense at this point. You're disheveled and discombobulated because you're not able to speak, and just having a hard time.
Can I tell the quality of this campsite? I have a survival modifier +6. Like I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah. I mean, and you can tell he's decided to camp in like probably one of the worst spots that you could have chosen to.
Snow, I know that you're a little bit tired, but I think maybe if we kept going a little bit, we might find a bit better shelter. No need to reply. We'll just keep walking. And I'd like to keep walking and see if I can find a better spot.
Okay. All right. Give me a survival check.
Yeah, it's 17.
Okay. Yeah, with the 17, you actually find a kind of an outcropping that would be kind of creates a bit of a cave entrance, kind of in the side of the volcano that would make a really great camp, and a rock kind of face that or a rock formation that rises on the other side, so it would block the light from a campfire potentially. You think that this would probably be the best spot.
What do you think? Gaziel, does this look good to you?
I mean, I think so. I will definitely guarantee that we will need to keep watch. So I would love to keep watch first, but this looks like a good place to go.
Well, let me just see how well my bonfire fits in this area. I'm going to cast bonfire.
Okay. I think you might have the world record on the amount of bonfires cast.
It's like opening an umbrella for him.
Yeah, it's
just
great.
like, I'm just going to...
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, your bonfire fits quite nicely, and you all settle in for an evening's rest.
Is there kindling and such around?
Yeah, absolutely. You're able to kind of feed the fire and manage to get it going. People who have kind of set rest times and the cycles in the schedule that you've set for your rest are able to kind of stoke the fire and continue to have it burn effectively throughout the evening. And the night goes fairly uneventful, actually. You all have the benefit of a long rest.
Yeah.
Not only that, you have all leveled up.
What?
Yay!
So you are all level 5 now, is that right?
Heck
Yes.
2 Eldritch Blasts.
All right.
So So does the rest of the stream? Do we just talk as we update our characters?
Well, right now the stream, I'm afraid that it might actually crash because things aren't going so well with the technical stuff. So yeah, I mean we can do that real quick. Cyra, as you wake up, you feel obviously a closer connection to your beloved, and actually, as you start to kind of doze off after your watch, your eyes start to shut, and just before they shut finally, you hear a loud kind of crack in the fire, the bonfire that exists in front of you. And as you kind of, it kind of startles you, and you look into the fire, and you see a face begin to emerge. And a familiar face. And as you look around, the rest of the party, those around you, don't notice it. You know that this is just for you. You've sensed this before. You've felt this before.
I get as close to that fire as I can without burning myself.
Okay. And at this point, I am going to roll a random dice to find out. Plunk, you are currently setting up for your watch for the night when this happens. And you can see that Cyra kind of laid down to rest and asked you and had woken you to take over. And as she's about to fall asleep, you see that she kind of starts and gets up, and then she kind of crawls over to the fire as close as she possibly can and is peering into it.
Okay, I'll go and I'll get up and get beside her and tug on her shirt sleeve again.
Okay, and you can see that she's basically like cross-legged in front of the fire, staring into it, and it looks like a fire to you. You don't see anything weird about it. Cyra, how do you react?
Not looking at Plunk, just staring directly at the fire still, I'll just say, I thought I saw someone.
Okay. I'm gonna just assume that you used Mind Link to do that.
Yes.
And I'll be like, you saw someone in the fire.
I think I do, or I thought I did.
Like a small thing, or like a big apparition, or what was it?
And you still you still see the face. So as you're saying that, you still see the shape, the rough shape of a face in this fire, and it kind of like tilts its head at you, and watches you.
Do I find this face familiar?
Yeah, you've seen this before.
Is that you?
In your mind, you hear, "Yes, my love."
Where have you been?
Waiting. I still wait.
Who are you talking to right now?
You.
I completely ignore Plunk.
So you're saying this out loud, right? As you're talking, Cyra?
Yes.
You hear this in your mind, but you're speaking out loud.
Yes.
Yeah, she ignores you, Plunk.
What's going on here?
When do I get to see you? I mean, really see you?
You draw closer. I can feel you drawing closer.
As I get close, just completely ignoring all human instinct to do of self-preservation.
Yeah.
Closer to the fire?
Yes.
Yeah, and as you can see that Cyra begins to kind of place her hand closer to the flame, and you can feel it starting to sear. Cyra, can you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
13.
Yeah, with a 13, you're able to hold it fairly close, and you can see, Plunk, that her hand is like shaking. Realizing she's obviously in a significant deal of pain, but is managing to kind of hold her hand steady.
I'm going to cast words of terror.
Okay.
And given that we've been chatting by the fire, once per short rest, you can speak to a humanoid alone for 1 minute, which we, I'm assuming, have been, and cause it to become frightened of you or another creature of your choice. If it fails, a wisdom saving throw of DC 15 for 1 hour or until its allies are attacked or damaged.
Okay. Make that saving throw, Cyra.
DC
It was wisdom.
Yep.
I got a 16.
Gosh!
What did I need? Did I need?
Yeah, you got it. 15.
Yeah, you make yourself really big, and the feathers kind of go up on your neck and on your back and your plume, and you try and be imposing, and you cast this, and she is just totally dialed in to whatever's happening here.
I'll sit back down beside her, and I'll go, worked last time.
You hear the voice say to you, Cyra, you draw closer. She will lead you to me. Come, my love. And the face is gone. At that moment, you feel a rush of this fire, almost like a fire has been lit in your belly. And you sense a deeper connection like you never have before to your love. And because of that, you get an extra 3rd level slot and an additional invocation known as a warlock.
That was cool.
Snow, Bolt, and Gaziel, you wake up after having battled the drow, feeling a lot more adept with your combat abilities, feeling like you've heightened your ability to react and fight and succeed, and you've all gained an extra attack. Bacalhau, you have been studying your... Oh, no, we're back.
Yay!
Whoa, we're alive! Second life, just rolled 20. Okay. Bacalhau, you have been studying your spell book a lot closer, and have gained knowledge in spells that you didn't quite understand before. You're starting to kind of dig deeper into your knowledge of the arcane arts, and now have the access to 3rd level spells. Plunk.
And can I mention something really cool that I just saw?
Yeah.
I can do Misty Step as a bonus action.
What?
How many times?
I don't know. Probably once.
Yeah, is that because of chronoturgy?
I haven't looked into why.
Oh, cool. Interesting. Awesome. And Plunk.
Yeah.
You've gained a lot of inspiration from the travel, and you feel like you're getting closer to the pinnacle of your purpose as you draw closer, and you do feel like, yeah, that's all I'll say. And of course, you gain font of inspiration because of your travels and the inspiration that comes with everything that you've experienced. With that, you all wake the next morning. Have you all leveled up effectively? Perfect.
Yep.
All right. Feeling somewhat refreshed and renewed, but troubled by the happenings of the last couple days, especially with Jana and who you thought was an ally turning and not necessarily being an ally, and not quite even understanding the purpose of the Oracle and what she has in store for you. Yanil also wakes and begins to gather her things. She says, what is the plan? We are stuck on this island now, and I wonder what you have in mind, Bacalhau.
Yes. Well, the first part of the plan was to just kind of be alive. And we've done that. And now I'm thinking maybe some breakfast. And then we'll go to where you want to go.
I like breakfast.
Yes, we could get some.
And
is there food around?
I want to thank all of you for helping me, for putting your necks out, putting your life on the line. Gaziel, I can never repay your courage and the gift that you have given me by protecting me.
Most welcome. It was a pleasure, really, because I think you are very valuable to our team, and you have a lot in store for you. Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I saw darkness in Jana. And you saw it too, Gaziel, and this is your gift.
I did.
Well, I am at your mercy. Whatever you think is best. All of you. Thank you. She reaches over to you, Snow, and she places a hand on your shoulder, and you feel this warmth kind of come, and clarity of mind hits, and all of a sudden you can now speak.
So you understand me now? Should I just keep speaking into the wind?
Yeah.
No, you back.
There he is.
Oh, thank goodness.
Words.
Getting worried about you.
I'm so relieved. I cannot tell you how hard it is being trying to say things at all. Now, we have to note our list of enemies is growing. We are in dangerous territory, and I don't know how we are going to escape. But perhaps Jana had a point and we could hire a boat to take us somewhere. What are your thoughts, my friends?
Now, Snow, you have been in Broken Bank before. You know of the kind of the establishments, and you're quite familiar with everything that Broken Bank has to offer. You know that the tavern that you and your sister typically go to is called the Finagled Fin, and is owned by a tabaxi. The tabaxi's name is Sandy Shore, actually. And this tabaxi, it's a bit of a seedy tavern. It's kind of on the low rung. It exists near kind of the port area of Broken Bank. But that is typically where people go to get rumors and seek passage and kind of some of the not so above board information that needs to be required by, the past in your history with the revelry.
A hive of scum and villainy.
It's not scum and villainy. Lucidian's Rest is kind of a modest inn that can be stayed at, that you have stayed at in the past. And there is a general store / pawn shop that and anything else, a smithy, scrollery, all of those sorts of shops that exist within a port town like this. You also know that Broken Bank is the through kind of port where the Zalezo check documents for people entering the Suavain Isles. It's the first destination into kind of the Menagerie Coast, and it's kind of a stopping point where ships will dock, stock up, and then check their documents with the Zalezo and the Clovis Concord to continue on through. You also know, so there's a smithy called the Broken Blade, a pawn shop called Carl Buck's Wares. There is a scrollery, Sara's Scrollery, in fact, and a brothel named the Journeyman's Bliss. There's also an apothecary owned by Aldagim, and Aldagim is actually an old friend of your sister's, who you know quite well. And you know that there's like an exchange of favors there, that they kind of owe each other, and you're not necessarily sure why, what the history is there. But you are well known to her. But that is Broken Bank.
Okay. I'll relay all of that.
Yep.
Yeah. So about this tavern, it is where most of these society's outcasts will go and see the kind of place I love. So perhaps we can go there eventually, but we don't have to start that place. Is there anywhere you'd like to go? Blacksmith or something else? Or shopping, restock rations?
Rations.
Did you say that there was a place to shop for scrolls as well?
Ah, yes, there is.
Maybe we could pop by there.
Certainly. All right. Squirrel shopping. Anyone else? Rations, yes.
Well, I'd like to take a look at
Rations would
what
be a
armor is
good
available.
idea.
What was that, Bolt?
I'd just like to take a look at what armor might be available here.
Yes, I myself would like to upgrade my swords. I feel like these are a bit light, and I could probably handle something heavier now. And Cyra, yes, rations, of course. I think we have learned how important it is to stay stocked up.
If there's is there any place that we could purchase maybe healing potions nearby?
The apothecary
What's an
would be
apothecary?
Apothecary? Wouldn't hurt.
Sounds like we're doing a tour of the city.
Yes, I suppose we are. Now, one thing to note is I have been here on a number of occasions before. There are people who will recognize me. So,
Well, they won't recognize me.
of course not. I heard you put on some pants, and I had not known you were not wearing pants. But it explains a few things. So, I'm glad to know that you have disguised yourself with pants, my friend.
Well, yes, I am now hiding my most well-known features.
Your legs, yes.
Yes, my legs.
So, right. But all that to say, I hate to invite more danger upon you all. But just be aware that I may be recognized, and I may not see the signs that others have seen me. In a place such as this, it is likely that those who see me will not make their presence known right away, but will inform others first. Please keep your eyes open for any who react to my presence. It will give us advanced warning.
All right.
Absolutely.
Okay. Where do you all head?
I guess rations first.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good at that. Okay.
So you're looking
how much would it?
You're looking to purchase rations, or you're looking to eat at a tavern or an inn?
I mean, I'm okay to just steal them, but I think we're also honest, leaving copper and stuff for the lamps.
Yeah, let's not make more enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially
I'm
here.
I'm good to buy rations personally from a place to just restock.
Okay, so you want to head to Carl Buck's Wares, which is the pawn shop and general store?
Right. Okay.
Okay.
And how much would that cost?
We-
Rations?
When we get there,
Or-
when we get there, we'll deal with that. As you start to come down the side of the mountain, it takes, like I said, about 25 to 30 minutes as it's kind of perilous, jungle, rocky, and you can see that this part of the island isn't inhabited really. In fact, anything outside of Broken Bank proper is really used much at all. And as you approach the village, you do see that it is quite busy. The streets are quite full. And as you start to enter, you do see almost a Zalezo guard on every corner as you start to approach. And they're kind of looking in and amongst the people as you kind of walk through. You manage to kind of get into the outer kind of reaches of the village, and you come to Carl Buck's, which is a small kind of quaint shop, but you know it's very well stocked, run by a heavily pierced wiry gnome by the name of Carl Buck. But as you approach, you see that there is a notice board, and you know that there are notice boards kind of amongst around some of the most sort of popular spots. There is one here. There's one at the docks. There's also one in front of the tavern. And as you kind of walk by, you start to scan it, as you typically do, and you're used to doing that as part of the revelry, looking for kind of mercenary contracts or kind of the inside scoop of what's going on around the Menagerie Coast. The one thing you see right away is a wanted poster. A wanted poster that looks like this, that reads, "Wanted by decree of the Clovis Concord, the seditious six, 900 gold per head."
Good name.
At that point, a Zalezo guard from across the court yells, hey, you over there. And that is where we're going to end the session for this evening.
Man.
The technical issues, the chat is complaining that we're like 5-second lag on audio and stuff. I don't know what's going on. But I figured we'd wrap it up a little early tonight. I will do magic I need to do for the VOD to kind of sync the audio. But there you go. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Wow.
Christina.
Well, I didn't see my photo in there, so
You did not. You were not there.
it's been real, guys.
Yeah, peace, right? Christina, that was close.
I know, second time.
Yeah.
Second time.
Yeah, it's all good.
So
The 20s are coming through for me.
Yeah, Julian says sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry, Jana. It's a personal vendetta because I called him out in the very beginning. It's fine.
It's all good. Well, anyways, everyone at home, have a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and all that. What's that? Giveaway. Oh, we have a giveaway tonight. I didn't even announce it earlier. It was in the chat. I forgot to announce the giveaway. It was Frost. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to still enter because I didn't say it. Oh, we already have a winner? Oh, Zuzu Behemoth won. Sorry, guys. If you were in the chat, you read it. It was there. Zuzu Behemoth won the Rime of the Frostmaiden Icewind Dale digital copy from D&D Beyond. There you go. If you were in the chat, you won. Congratulations. Tomorrow night, Player Stable. Behind the Screen is my show. That's tomorrow night. I'm going to do an unboxing of some of the new WizKid stuff, and we'll answer some questions about this episode and moving forward. Next week, we do not have a stream. That is considered the Boxing Day holiday Monday for us, so in Canada. And so we will be taking that week off. But we will see you in 2 Mondays from now for episode 6, which will put us halfway through this season. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing and following. Thank you to everyone for joining us tonight. And you guys have a wonderful and blessed season and stay safe. All right, y'all, take care. Bye.